Have you ever wondered what happens to your body and spirit once you hit 70 each year? Beyond that milestone feels like a rare gift, a fleeting chance to soak up life's joys. But as the birthdays stack up, your body starts dropping hints, quiet signals about how long you'll stay vibrant, strong, and truly alive. Picture to people in their nice ones bounding with energy, sharp as ever, while the others slowed by fatigue, creaky joints, and a fading spark. What's the secret? It's not luck, it's 7 science-backed signs that don't just predict how long you live, but how well you'll live after 70. Stick with us to the end, because you'll discover not only what these signs are, but exactly what you can do today to rewind the clock and keep your fire burning bright no matter your age. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you liked this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you liked this vid, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started. Sign 1, your walking speed. Or you strolling or stumbling. Imagine 2 neighbors, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old, living just a few houses apart. Every morning Joe steps out with purpose. His walk is brisk, his posture steady, and his stride confident. He's the kind of guy who waves to passing friends, chats about the weather, and tackles a flight of stairs without breaking a sweat. He doesn't just move, he moves well. Then there's Frank, once a lively soul, who kept up with the best of them. He now shuffles down the sidewalk, his steps slow, tentative, and uneven. He stops every few yards to catch his breath, his shoulders hunched, and his gaze fixed on the ground. Stairs, he avoids them like the plague, and long walks or a distant memory. These 2 men, same age, same street, couldn't paint a clearer picture of how walking speed reveals the state of your health and your future. Science back this up with hard evidence. Your walking speed isn't just about how fast you get from point A to point B. It's a crystal ball peering into your longevity. Researchers have found that a steady, moderate pace is a telltale sign of a body that's aging gracefully. It reflects strong, resilient muscles, flexible joints that haven't seized up, and a cardiovascular system that's still pumping efficiently. A brisk walk, or like Joe, isn't just lucky. He's likely got good circulation, balance, coordination, and metabolism that's holding its own. On the flip side, a sluggish, stumbling gait like Frank's raises red flags. It could hint at weaker blood flow, stiffening joints, or even the early whispers of neurological decline. Think Parkinson, ENS, or dementia lurking around the corner. Studies consistently show that slower walkers tend to face higher risks of disability, hospitalization, and even earlier mortality. It's not just about legs, it's about how your entire system holds together as the years pile on. But here's where it gets real. Walking speed isn't a fixed sentence. It's a snapshot you can change. Frank's shuffle isn't inevitable. It's a signal to act. The spiral of an activity, slow steps leading to less movement leading to more weakness, can be broken. Start small, a 10-minute walk around the block, gentle leg stretches to loosen tight hips, or ditching the elevator. For us, single flight of stairs. Over time, add a little distance, pick up the pace, and maybe even swing your arms to get the blood flowing. Joe's not superhuman, he's just consistent. Keep moving, and you're not just preserving your legs, you're buying years of vitality. The data is clear, faster walkers live longer. Plain and simple sign to your grip strength. Can you hold on tight? Think about the last time you shook someone's hand. Was it firm and steady, or did it feel like a limp afterthought? Now picture Robert and Walter, both 78 neighbors, with starkly different stories told through their hands. Robert's grip is a choir. At force, he shakes hands with confidence, hauls grocery bags from the car, and spends weekends tending his garden, pulling weeds and trimming branches. His hands are a testament to a life still lived actively. Walter, though, tells a different tale. He struggles to twist open a jar of pickles, his fingers fumbling and weak. Door handles feel heavier than they used to, and he waves off the trouble with a sigh. It's just old age. But he's missing the bigger picture. Grip strength isn't some trivial detail. It's a window straight into your overall vitality, and science has the receipts to prove it. Study after study links grip strength to how well you're aging. From reliable grip, like Robert signals more than just strong hands, it's a marker of robust muscle mass throughout your body, healthy blood circulation, and a nervous system that's still sharp and responsive. Your hands are tied to your heart, your bones, even your brain. When they're strong, it's a sign everything's firing on all cylinders. Conversely, a weakening grip like Walter's can be an early alarm bell. Research shows it's tied to frailty, a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, and a faster slide toward losing independence. Weekends don't just mean dropping jars, they predict struggles with basic tasks, getting out of a chair, carrying laundry, or even staying steady on your feet. It's not dramatic to say grip strength can forecast how long you'll thrive. I've the good news: you're not stuck with the grip you've got. Walter could turn it around. And so can you. It doesn't take a gym membership or Herculean effort, just simple deliberate moves. Squeeze a tennis ball while watching TV, lift a couple of light dumbbells a few times a week, or get your hands dirty pulling weeds in the yard. Like Robert, even carrying a few extra grocery bags builds that power back up. These aren't flashy fixes. They're small investments that pay off big. Your hands aren't just for holding things, they're a lifeline to your strength, your independence, and your future. Hang on tight, and you'll keep a firm grasp on life itself. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you're still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Sign 3. Your balance, or you steady or swaying. Picture this: Carol, a spry 72-year-old, flows through her yoga routine like us. Seasoned dancer, she balances effortlessly on one leg, her posture calm and unwavering, a faint smile tugging at her lips. Then there's Nancy, her friend of the same age, who tries the same pose, but sways like a sapling in a storm. She grabs a chair for support, chuckling at or wobble, but beneath the laughter lies a quiet truth. Balance isn't just a party trick, it's a window into your longevity. Research backs this up with hard numbers. A 2022 study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that people over 50 who can stand on one leg for 10 seconds without faltering tend to live longer, healthier lives. Those who can't, they face a steeper climb, higher odds of falls, hip-shattering fractures, and even subtle brain decline that creeps in over time. Balance isn't just about avoiding a tumble, it's a symphony of your body systems playing in tune. Your muscles flex to hold you upright, your reflexes snap to correct a tilt, and your brain conducts the whole orchestra, processing signals from your inner ear and eyes. When that harmony fades, it's not mere clumsiness, it's a sign those systems are whispering for help. Aging naturally nibbles at this skill. After 60, your muscle mass can dip by 3 to 5% per decade if you let it, and your vestibular system, the inner ear marvel that keeps you steady, starts to lose its edge. But here's the kicker: sitting on the couch all day accelerates the decline, as sedentary life is like handing Father Time a sledgehammer to chip away at your stability. The good news: you can fight back. And it doesn't take a gym membership or fancy gear. Start small. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth, 2 minutes per side if you're feeling bold. Or try the heel-to-toe walk, stepping like you're on an image. Legendary tightrope across your kitchen floor. Feeling adventurous? Dip your toes into PTC. Slow, deliberate movements build strength and coordination without breaking a sweat. Test yourself right now. Set a timer for 10 seconds. Left one foot and see if you stay rock solid or start a teeter. If you wobble, don't just pair. It's a starting line, not a sentence. Work at a daily, and you're not just saving your pride, you're safeguarding your independence, because the day you can't get up from a fall might be the day you lose more than your footing. Sign for your sleep. Are you resting or restless? Meet Henry, 75. A man who's cracked the code to golden years vitality every night like clockwork. He sinks into 7 hours of deep, unbroken sleep, emerging each morning with the energy of someone a decade younger. Then there's Bill, his restless counterpart, who battles the sheets for 5 fractured hours. He wakes bleary-eyed, groping for coffee to shake off the fog. But it's never quite enough. Sleep isn't just a luxury or way to kill time. It's your body's overnight mechanic, tirelessly repairing what the day broke down. Science paints a vivid picture. Consistent, high-quality sleep after 70 is a powerhouse. It turbocharges your immune system, sharpens your memory, and, according to a 2021 study, and Nature Aging, contact extra years onto your life. Skimp on it, and you're handing over the keys to a thief. Poor sleep saps your energy, jacks up your risk of heart disease, and does your mind until even simple joys feel out of reach. Why does sleep matter so much while you're dreaming? It flushes out toxins like beta amyloid, a sticky protein linked to Alzheimer's, keeping your thinking crisp. Your heart gets a break, blood pressure dips, and your cells patch up wear and tear. But if you're tossing and turning, that repair shop stays shuttered. Maybe it's the glow of a phone screen tricking your brain into staying awake, or that late afternoon espresso still buzzing in your veins, or perhaps it's stress, that uninvited guest that turns your pillow into a battleground. Whatever the culprit, don't just shrug and call it old age. You've got tools to fight back. Start with the basics. Ban screens an hour before bed. Those blue lights are sleep kryptonite. Swap that second coffee for herbal tea and dim the lights as evening falls to cue your body that it's time to wind down. If your mind races, try a 5-minute ritual. Jot down tomorrow's to do so, or breathe deeply. Lean for out for 6 small tweaks, big payoffs. Sleep isn't just a reward for a long day. It's your secret weapon for racking up more of them. Master it, and you'll wake not just rested, but ready to squeeze every drop out of life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Sign 5. Your appetite. Are you feasting? Are fading? Margaret, 74, approaches her meals with the reverence of an artist at her easel. Her kitchen table becomes a gallery each day, a plate brimming with steamed broccoli and kale. They're green, so vivid they seem plucked from a forest floor, alongside a tender piece of grilled salmon glistening with a drizzle of olive oil. There's a scoop of quinoa speckled with herbs and a wedge of roasted sweet potato, its caramellite edges hinting at natural sweetness. She sits down, fork in hand, and eats slowly, each bite a quiet celebration of flavor and nourishment. The result, her energy flows like a steady river through her days. She gardens without wheezing, climbed the stairs with a spring in her step, and wears a glow that belies her decades. Her muscles still firm, and her immune system of vigilant guardian. Thank her silently now. Picture Susan, 62, on the other end of the spectrum. All mornings blur past in a rush. No time for breakfast, just a hurried gulp of lukewarm coffee that leaves her stomach grumbling. By 10 am launches a haphazard affair, a fistful of saltine crackers from a desk drawer, or granola bar half eaten and forgotten. Dinner might be a microwaved burrito, consumed distractedly in front of the TV. She wonders why her body feels like it's running on fumes, why her head fogs up mid-afternoon, why her patience frays, why a simple walk leaves or winded appetite isn't a trivial detail. It's a mirror reflecting your inner workings. Margaret, hearty hunger tells a tale of vitality. While Susan's fading one whispers of neglect, her body quietly crying for more. A robust appetite is a superpower in disguise. It's the engine driving muscle maintenance crucial as we age, when soccer pioneer looms, threatening to erode strength and turn everyday tasks into Herculean feats. Nutritionists point to protein's role here. A steady intake triggers muscle protein synthesis, keeping biceps and quads resilient. It feeds your gut to that bustling metropolis of bacteria, linked to everything from shopper cognition To fewer colds, a rainbow of nutrients, vitamins from veggies, healthy fats from nuts or fish, complex carbs from grains keeps him attack. Well, as I'm humming, your hormones balanced and your energy steady. But when the appetite wanes, the story shifts. It might be a sluggish thyroid slowing your metabolic fire, or a digestive snag, maybe acid reflux, or microbiome out of whack, mal-absorbing what little you eat. Worse, it could. Hinted shadows like chronic illness or depressed. One, dimming your desire for food as surely as a storm cloud blocks the sun. Food isn't just sustenance, it's a lifeline, a daily pact with your body to thrive, not just survive. If you're hungry, flickering, don't let it fade unnoticed. Reignite it, gather a friend or two and cook together. Perhaps a vibrant vegetable stir-fry with ginger and soy, or a hearty lentil soup simmering with garlic and thyme. Experiment with new flavors. Sprinkle smoked paprika on roasted chickpeas, or zest a lemon over your greens. Presentation matters. To arrange your plate like a still life, a feast. For the eyes that beckons, the stomach sip water. Or throughout the day, dehydration often sneaks in, dulling appetite under the guise of indifference. Start small. If you must, a handful of almonds, a ripe peach. But build from there. Nourish yourself with intention, and you'll feel it, a spark of vitality that grows, pushing back frailty's creeping tide, and lighting you up from within. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you're still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Sign 6. Your stress or you calm or crumbling. John 76 has a way with life's chaos that feels almost alchemical. When his car sputters to a halt on a rainy Tuesday, or a medical bill arrives with an extra zero, he doesn't unravel. He stands still for a moment, closing his eyes, drawing a breath so deep it seems to reach his toes. Then he laces up his sneakers and heads out past the old oak at the corner, down the winding path where sparrows flit and the air smells of damp earth. 30 minutes later, he's back, cheeks flushed, mind uncluttered, ready to call the mechanic or negotiate with the insurance company. Contrast that with Richard, 68, who meets the same hiccups with a tightening chest and a mind that won't quit. His thoughts spiral. What if the repair costs thousands? What if I can't pay this bill? What if it's all downhill from here? And his body mirrors the panic, shoulders hunched like he's carrying an invisible boulder, jaw locked, attention headache pulsing. By lunchtime, sleep eludes him, replaced by restless hours staring at the ceiling. Stress isn't just a fleeting visitor, it's a sculptor chiseling its mark into your years. Chronic stress is a thief with a long reach. It floods your bloodstream with cortisol, that fight or flight hormone meant for short bursts, but toxic when it lingers. The fallout, inflammation creeps through your body like wildfire, stiffening arteries, straining your heart, and nudging blood pressure skyward. Scientists tired to a laundry list of woes, a weakened immune system that lets viruses slip through, a higher risk of type 2 diabetes as insulin falters, and even a brain fog by anxiety that shrinks your hippocampus, the memories keeper. Over time, it's a life shortened. They're shaving years off with quiet precision. But those who tame it, like John, rewrite script. They age with a grace that defies the gray, find skinless lined hearts, less burdened spirits, buoyant. Their secret tools as old as time, mindfulness that roots them in the now, a focus on the breath, the crunch of leaves underfoot, laughter that bubbles up over ridiculous punch shared with a neighbor, or a long rambling chat with a friend who listens without fixing, just hearing. These aren't luxuries, they're armor, dialing down cortisol and weaving resilience into the fabric of their day's. Stress is a universal guest. Life doesn't spare anyone, it knocks. But how you greet it shapes your story. You can't banish the storms, but you can learn to stand steady in them. Begin with the basics. Breathe deeply. I'm not the shallow gasps of a hurried day, but slow, deliberate inhales. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, letting your belly rise and fall like a tide. Move your body, stretch your arms overhead until your spine sighs. Jog around the block until your pulse quickens, or dancing your living room to a song that lifts you. Connect, text a civil. Think about shared memory, call a friend to recount the day's absurdities, or sit with a pet whose quiet presence soothes. Without words, add layers as you go. Jot down 3 things: are grateful for a warm cup of tea, a kind stranger's smile, the sun breaking through clouds, or try a minute of meditation. Eyes closed, world hushed. These aren't cures, but stepping stones, softening today's sharp edges and fortifying you for tomorrow. How you wield them doesn't just ease the moment, it builds a strength that endures, a scaffold to carry you through the decades with your head high and heart intact. Sign 7. Your social ties. Are you connected or alone? Eleanor, a sprightly said, 98-year-old, is a living testament to the power of connection. Her days are filled with a lively chatter of her book club, where she debates plot twists over cups of tea. Her grandkids' visits bring chaos, enjoy sticky fingers and squeals that light up her home evenings. Often find her at a neighbor's table, sharing a home-cooked meal and story. He's from decades past. Eleanor's world is rich with people, purpose and presence. Then there's Barbara. Her story is quieter and sadder. Once vibrant, her life is contracted into a small solitary existence. Her phone rarely rings, her doorstep stays empty, and her voice, once bold, has faded into the hum of a television that's always on. To women, 2 paths. 1. Start truth. Social ties can make or break you. Decades of research back this up with cold hard data, studies spanning continents and generations, from Harvard's famous 80-year Grant study to the latest meta-analysis in the Lancet. Shout the same message: strong relationships don't just make life sweeter, they make it longer. Humans are wired for connection. When we have it, our bodies thrive. Lower blood pressure, sharper minds, stronger immune systems. When we don't, the damage creeps in like a silent thief. Loneliness isn't just a feeling, it's a killer. It jacks up your risk of heart disease by 29%, strokes by 32%, and dementia by a chilling 50%, according to the American Heart Association and CDC. It's not melodramatic to say isolation drains your spirit. It dims your cognitive spark, saps your energy, and leaves you vulnerable to the slow growth. Chronic stress. Connection isn't some optional cherry on top of life, it's medicine as vital as any pill. And it's not about quantity, hundreds of shallow placebo